are you today, my friend? Hey everyone, I'm Sam Alex from Egypt. I create fun, engaging, and thought-provoking content across different fields and anything that sparks curiosity and makes you think. I also love connecting with people from different cultures and building friendships around the world because I believe sharing knowledge and experiences makes life more meaningful. I help people who want to learn Arabic and explore Arab culture, and I also share insights about tourism and investment opportunities in Egypt. If you'd like to reach out or connect, you can contact me on WhatsApp. The number's on the screen in front of you and in the video description. All right, let's get into today's topic. Imagine you're walking through a dark forest 15,000 years ago. No phone, no house, no pizza delivery. And somewhere in the darkness, a pair of glowing eyes is watching you. A wolf. Imagine you're walking through a dark forest 15,000 years ago. Now here's the crazy part. That terrifying predator eventually became the fluffy goofball sleeping on your couch. But how? How did one of nature's most feared hunters become humanity's best friend? And the even bigger question, did humans tame wolves? Or did wolves tame humans? Today, we're diving into one of the strangest, funniest, and most important relationships in the history of Earth. And trust me, the ending of this story might completely change the way you look at your dog. Before dogs, there were wolves. Big wolves, fast wolves, hungry wolves. The kind of animal that makes you immediately reconsider your life choices. Back then, humans weren't exactly kings of the planet either. We weren't driving trucks. We weren't ordering food online. We were basically smart monkeys carrying pointy sticks. Life was hard. Really hard. Humans and wolves were competitors. Both hunted the same animals. Both wanted food. Both wanted survival. Which means the friendship between humans and dogs started exactly where most bad relationships start, over food. Scientists believe some wolves began hanging around human camps, not because they loved humans, not because they wanted cuddles. They came for trash. That's right. Your dog's family history may have started with dumpster diving. The friendliest wolves got closer. The aggressive wolves stayed away. Generation after generation, something amazing happened. Nature started selecting kindness. Think about that. Being nice became an evolutionary superpower. Picture the scene. A freezing night. A human camp. A fire crackling in the darkness. And far away, a young wolf is watching. Not the strongest wolf. Not the biggest wolf. Actually, probably the weirdest wolf in the pack. Because while every other wolf is thinking humans are dangerous, this one is thinking, I wonder what they're eating. Sometimes history changes because of heroes. And sometimes history changes because someone gets hungry. Now imagine you're a caveman. You look up. You see a wolf. Your first thought isn't, oh, puppy. Your first thought is, well, this might be my last Tuesday. Yet something strange happened. Some humans tolerated these wolves. Not because they were animal lovers. Because useful things survive. No contracts, no lawyers, no meetings. Just an unwritten agreement. Humans leave scraps. Wolves clean up. Humans get protection. Wolves get food. Congratulations. You just witnessed the world's first startup partnership. Humans sleep. Wolves don't. At least not all at once. Every strange sound, every moving shadow, the wolves noticed first. Suddenly, humans had security guards. And they weren't even paying salaries. Imagine you're a hungry bear. You approach a human camp. Easy meal. Then suddenly, a dozen wolves start growling. Yeah, maybe try another neighborhood. The wolves discovered something incredible. Hunting is hard. Humans are messy. and messy humans equal free food. Basically, the wolves invented food delivery before humans did. Generation after generation, the friendliest wolves survived. Their puppies survived. Then their puppies had puppies. And slowly, the wolf factory started producing something new. Dogs. Nature's cutest software update. Scientists noticed something fascinating. Dogs developed softer faces, rounder eyes, friendlier expressions. It's almost like evolution discovered marketing. Here's a dangerous fact. Dogs learned how to trigger human emotions. Those big eyes, that cute face, that's basically biological hacking. Humans think we train dogs. Dogs think, excellent. They still believe that. Dogs can read your mood, your posture, your voice. Sometimes your dog knows you're stressed before you do. That's either impressive or slightly terrifying. When a wolf stares at you, it's a warning. When a dog stares at you, it's often love. Same family, very different message. Scientists discovered something crazy. When dogs and humans look into each other's eyes, both release oxytocin, the same hormone linked to love and bonding. Basically, dogs hacked human biology. Let's address the furry elephant in the room. Dogs want to work with humans. Cats want humans to work for them. A dog sees you and thinks, that's my family. A cat sees you and thinks that's my employee. And honestly, the cat may have a point. Not every wolf became a dog. Many wolves looked at humans and said, no thanks. And thousands of years later, their descendants still live free. Sometimes evolution isn't about changing. It's about knowing when not to. Humans looked at wolves and somehow created a dog that looks like a mop, a dog that looks like a lion, and a dog that looks permanently surprised. Nature started the project. Humans clearly took it too far. Imagine a dog so large that people mistake it for a horse. At that point, it's not a pet. It's basically a roommate paying no rent. Then there's the opposite extreme. A dog so tiny that losing it in your house becomes a national emergency. For thousands of years, dogs followed humans into battle. Not because they understood politics, but because they trusted us. That loyalty is both beautiful and heartbreaking. A criminal can fool a camera. A criminal can fool a witness. Good luck fooling a dog's nose. A dog's nose is so powerful. If humans had the same ability, we could smell a hamburger from miles away. Which honestly sounds amazing. Some dogs can smell cancer. Others can detect diabetes. Imagine being diagnosed by a creature that still chases squirrels. Some animals behave differently around dying people. Is it instinct? Smell? Something we don't understand yet? Science is still investigating. Every dog owner knows the moment. Your dog suddenly stares at an empty corner. You stare too. Just in case. A wolf's howl is nature's group chat. It's basically saying, where are you guys? Dogs bark far more than wolves. It's almost like they developed a special language just for humans. And most of it means, hey, look at this. Ever seen a dog moving its paws while sleeping? Scientists think dogs dream, which means somewhere right now, a dog is dreaming about chasing something. Do they dream about food? Adventure? Their owners? We don't know. But if dogs dream like humans, you're probably in there somewhere. Some dogs can learn hundreds of words, which raises an uncomfortable question. How many words can your dog understand compared to your cousin? One famous dog learned over 1,000 words. At that point, you're not training a dog, you're homeschooling a furry genius. Before humans reached space, dogs went first. Talk about trusting your species. Laika never knew she would become history. She was just a stray dog. Then she became one of the most famous animals on Earth. Hollywood loves dogs because dogs can do something many actors can't: make people cry in 10 seconds. Kids don't care about money, status, politics. Dogs don't either. Maybe that's why they understand each other. History is full of loyal dogs, waiting, searching, protecting. Sometimes for years. Some dogs waited years for owners who never came back. That level of loyalty is almost impossible to comprehend. Science says dogs form emotional bonds, but honestly, most dog owners already knew that. Imagine tomorrow. Every dog is gone. No barking, no wagging tails, no excited greetings. The world would feel strangely empty. Millions of people rely on dogs for protection. Take them away, and the world instantly changes. Sometimes dogs don't solve problems. They simply sit beside us. And somehow, that helps. Dogs teach presence. They don't worry about yesterday. They don't panic about tomorrow. They live now. Dogs teach loyalty. Not because it's profitable, not because it's easy, because that's who they are. Dogs forgive incredibly fast. Humans? Not so much. So who trained who? Humans shaped dogs. Dogs shaped humans. And maybe that's the real answer. Maybe the greatest invention humans ever created wasn't the wheel, wasn't fire, wasn't the internet. Maybe it was friendship. Because thousands of years ago, a human and a wolf looked at each other. Both were afraid. Both were hungry. Both were struggling to survive. And somehow, they chose trust. And that decision changed history forever.